this video, I want to be diving a little deeper into the whole concept of real estate farming. And in particular, today we're going to be talking about how to put together a farming strategy. And you've been on this journey with me. I just recently launched a video on real estate farming 101, just understanding the basic principles of farming, what it is, what are the types of farming, and what are some marketing tactics and techniques of leveraging real estate farming as a marketing strategy for your real estate business. So if you're a real estate agent and you want to become the go-to agent in your community, this might be a marketing strategy that might work for you, that you want to take advantage of. Stay with me, because in a moment I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to walk you through putting together a real estate farming strategy, a basic strategy, a farming plan. Stay with me. Before I do that, I just want to do a quick introduction about myself, especially if this is your first time coming to my YouTube channel. My name is Tharmila Rajasingam. I'm a real estate agent with eXp Realty Brokerage. I'm also a KV Core, a CRM pure coach with Insight Real Estate. And thank you so much. I highly recommend you hit that subscribe button if this is your first time coming. I really appreciate it, so that we can learn and grow together, because everything that I share on this channel is from my own experience working in marketing, as well as now coaching and working with real estate agents. And you get to learn from me and from my own experiences as well. And also, if you're looking to join a brokerage, if you're looking to switch brokerages, and if you're looking to find a brokerage that is going to take your business to the next level, you might want to look up eXp Realty, cloud-based brokerage, and partner with me. Join my group. You can partner with me and join Agent Wolfpack and choose me as your sponsor. And I can share with you everything you get when you partner with me, all of the resources, all of the training you get access to for free. You can see a list of this in the description below. Click on that link, book a call with me. Highly recommend it. And I highly recommend you meet with many other agents as well and compare our value, because once you start to look at even just the tip of the iceberg of what we do for our agents, trust me, it's pretty impressive. So let's get started. Real estate farming. I am, you know me, and when it comes to marketing, I'm also an instructor for a college for digital marketing, and talking and sharing marketing principles and strategies, a passion of mine. I love doing this. And, whenever I, talk to people about marketing, one of the things that gets always missed is that marketing principles never change. You can work at any industry and understand the customers and clients, and you can still, once you know the principles, you can go into any industry and still apply those principles that is applicable to that target audience, and learning the behaviors of those clients, and going after whatever service or product that you're looking to market and promote. So it's really important that you understand the strategy first. And so if you haven't yet understood what real estate farming is, I highly recommend you go watch that video. I'll put a link to it in the description below, where I just launched it a couple of days ago on real estate farming, what it is, what are the types of real estate farming. And now I want to talk about putting together a farming plan. Like, how do you prep yourself to get ready to do this? And especially if you want to get yourself out there. So let me share my screen, just zoom into that a little bit. So making you become the go-to agent, that neighborhood agent in your community. And this is a simple, basic plan. And I want to keep it high level, because if this is of interest to you and you want me to dive deeper and give you some examples, I'm happy to do that in future videos. Please let me know in the comment section below. First and foremost, you want to choose the right neighborhood. Here's where a lot of, when you're becoming a community agent, if you're trying to farm, the biggest mistake someone could do is, trying to choose farming as a marketing strategy, but be in the wrong market. Something like Toronto, the greater Toronto area, or even if you're in San Francisco and the Bay Area, something that is highly populated metropolitan cities might not be the best place, especially if you're a newer agent, or if you're an agent, a real estate agent that is trying to take advantage of farming as a marketing strategy. It can be challenging because of the population size, the demand, and even you need to have the right budget to be able to amplify your brand to such a big market. That's why choosing the right area and geographic location is so important. That's why I love, certain zip codes or counties, subdivisions. Again, the size matters, and demand. You need to see activities that are happening in the area. One of my agents that were in our group, it was in Galveston, Texas, and she was a great example of an agent that is in a great community that had the right size, and she can, build community relationship, have events, be known. She knows a lot of people in the community, and that is a place where you can start to build your brand over time through these farming strategies, like networking, like sponsoring events, like door knocking, etc. Where if you're in a metropolitan city, you might have to go to marketing strategies that may cost a lot more money, but has a wide range of reach, like radio ads, billboards, newspaper ads, etc. And they can be quite costly. So, and the other thing about choosing the right market is, in order for this to be really impactful, especially as a real estate agent, remember, you are a personal brand. You're not just promoting, a brokerage. You're not a marketing consultant like I was for a number of brands in my past career, but I'm now promoting myself. I am the brand. So in that case, it's so amazing if that brand can have some sort of connection to the services that you provide or the market that you're promoting. So a great example would be an agent we had, who was in Cape Coral, Florida, and he was a retired firefighter and who became a realtor, which is amazing. He knows that area like anybody else. And this is an example that I gave in my previous video, is because he has a personal connection to that area, recognition as well. And now, and also the depth of knowledge about that community that's going to really amplify his services as a realtor. So choosing the right neighborhood is so important and integral. And seeing the activity, or property selling and purchasing. I was talking to an agent of mine who's in Wisconsin, and he has a property up right now. Even finding comparables for that property is so hard because not a lot of sales happen in that area of Wisconsin. So that's why choosing the right area to be a to do farming is so important. The second thing is you want to think about is how and when to deliver the value. So you want to doing farming, like I mentioned in the last video, is about consistently remaining in touch with your community and providing value consistently so that you can become an authority level in that community, could become a leader in that community, the go-to agent in that community. So it's so important that you think about how, with what you know as a realtor and about the community, about real estate, how can you be of service to these people? And what are you going to, how are you going to approach them? And what tactics and method are you going to reach them in a way to deliver value, to help them, and to be of service to people in that area? So once you think about, are you going to a door knock, and are you going to give away maybe a door hanger? Are you going to host events, or are you going to sponsor events? So thinking about these tactics are so important. And also thinking about a lead generation, tactic is one thing, but you want to also stay consistent with it. People sometimes do it once and then they don't think about it ever again. So make sure whatever you're doing it consistently. Maybe choosing something that is more active and passive could be ideal, like maybe YouTube videos, and then maybe running ads or running community events or door knocking would be a great option. The other, pointer that I want to think about, when you think about putting together a farming plan that a lot of real estate agents miss out on is, they do all these effort, but they don't have a proper method of capturing the leads. You can do all sorts of lead generations and run ads all you want and promote your brand. However, if you don't have a proper strategy in order to manage and track these leads and capture these leads, have a CRM, a customer relationship management, maybe a landing page as a way to capture the leads directly into your CRM, something that is a bit more automated, that is going to work for you, and have drips and campaigns and automatic messages. If you don't know what all these buzzwords are, like drip campaigns, smart campaigns, I highly recommend you subscribe to my channel and stay connected, because there's a ton of videos that teaches you how to do that. And if you have the right CRM, it's as easy as a click of a button, and you can start to follow up and remain in touch with these contacts while you're still going about and building your brand in the community. So that's why it is so important that you're thinking about, what is that lead capture in place going to be. And the next item on putting together a farming plan, a real estate farming strategy, is implementing when and how when to start to deliver that value. And, are you going to do an event once a month? Are you going to do a giveaway every other week? Are you going to do door knocking a couple of times a week? and what are the events that you want to support and sponsor if you have a budget. So thinking about how are you going to start to deliver the value, when is the right time of day to capture and be in front of this community, and different method would be a really good way to start to kind of bring these strategies together. And like I mentioned in the last video, some tactics that you could do is door knocking. You can do giveaways as a way to get people excited, to get some contacts in your hands, and direct mail. And of course, the most strategies, there's a lot of strategy to this, and I can even take each one of these and I can make a video explaining exactly how to do them. So if you're interested in that, let me know. And you know, you can really get really creative with how you share information and how you're supportive to your audience. And you can run events, like I said, sponsor events. You can participate in local forums. You can create Facebook groups. You can do YouTube videos and maybe do reels all about your particular area. Like one of my agents in Cape Coral, Florida, he was amazing. He had only in a short of 6 to 7 months, he had over 30 to 40,000 people on TikTok because of, and he's a retired firefighter you would have never thought about him being on TikTok, and he was able to build that brand, and you can too. And creating blogs potentially, or doing a combination of these things so that you are working on, building your SEO, you're building this brand awareness all in that community. And like I mentioned before, some of the things you want to consider right off the bat is, of course, you want to research on your farming area. Think about having the right knowledge of that area so that you could be of service to people, and compare multiple areas as well of what you want to, a great example is if you're in Toronto, Ontario, like you can be promoting the beaches, you can be promoting the Vaughan or Markham, Scarborough, or you can do Tobico. So these are great community and neighborhoods that are tons of activities happening, big enough, but also small enough to be able to build a brand over time, rather than going after GTA, the greater Toronto area as a whole, if that makes sense. So some of these information I shared with you in the other video, so I'm not going to dive in deeply, but I hope this is helpful to you. It is so important that you kind of sit down and think about a strategy in place and watch this video to kind of put together that ideal farming plan. And it's so important that I'm sharing you this basic high-level strategy on putting together a real estate farming strategy, is because if you don't have a plan, you don't have a direction of where you want to head to. And it's so important that you're not just going out and doing all these promotions like every realtor does when they get their license, and they forget to have proper tools in place like a CRM, a lead capture. Remember, if you don't have the contact information in hand, there's no way to build that relationship over time. You need people's email address. You need people's phone number. You need to know who they are in order to maintain that relationship. And so you need to leverage smart tools like a CRM, as customer relationship management. I hope it was helpful for you. Once again, it is a pleasure, and I love coming on here and teaching various different topics. So let me know what you want to learn. I am your person. So hit that subscribe button. I teach everything real estate marketing. Any topics you can think of is covered here. Once again, if you're looking to partner with me, join and partner with me and join me at eXp Realty, join Agent Wolfpack. This is a place to be. And you can see all the resources you get when you partner with me at Agent Wolfpack and choose me as a sponsor, because you get access to my whole upline, including myself and all of my social media, KB course, CRM, all sorts of training, including my 90-day fast track program, everything for free. Click on that link, book a call with me. I'll be happy to answer any questions you have about your real estate career. I'll see you next time. Thank you.